So the Bird Dog Collective basically just came out of, I guess, me organizing around art. So part of, I think, my art-making practice is actually organizing events and collaborating with other artists to sort of make things happen. I really enjoy just getting people together to engage in creative processes, and some of that looks like the gallery space that we have here in Maven's, that Maven's has kindly donated to Bird Dog Collective, and some of it looks a lot more like collaborative art processes, so painting together or doing performance. So I guess where the Bird Dog Collective comes in is ultimately that there was other people interested in this as well, and we wanted to have a way to bring all this together and make it cohesive. We've really only been around for the past, maybe since the beginning of January, so we're working on getting organized, and yeah, it has about 5 or 6 members right now, and we're hoping to grow that. So the name Bird Dog, I guess comes from putting different sort of creatures together, or putting an amalgamation of different concepts and ways of working, I think is sort of what Bird Dog captures. But really, as well, I mean, titling can be very challenging, and I think ultimately it just comes down to picking something. Also, as a writer and a poet, I like the sound of words, and if I had to put it down to one initial thing that brought the name Bird Dog together, is I just liked the sound of the word. Something about bird dog or its rhythm really appealed to me, and we ended up agreeing on Bird Dog as a title. Also has an interesting appearance, I think. It has a little bit of balance and asymmetry going on, which is aesthetically interesting as well. So the collective Bird Dog is very young. We've really just started organizing and putting on events. So we're always looking for, well, we want to look for new collaborations and ideas from other artists and ways to work together, events to put on or art to show, and just really creative, even performance-based work would be really exciting. And we can be contacted through our email address. We're working on getting a website, but don't have that up yet. My work right now is painting with acrylics, and it's very process-based. I'm fairly new at making my art a regular practice, and as an art student, it's very exploratory. I'm learning a lot, but I find as I'm working, it's really about I don't think things out. I'm not necessarily have a full idea in mind, but it's really a back and forth dialogue for me. So I'll make a mark or put a color on, or do, I work a lot with palette knives, so expressive gestures, and then there's a reflective process of looking at that mark, thinking both intellectually about perhaps the form that it's taking or the aesthetics that I see and want to respond to, as well as working through some of my own personal or even political thoughts. And it's interesting to see the way that both the process of making the work, its formal components, and sort of my own thinking informs one another and has realizations, and that's really exciting for me. It's almost like jotting ideas down, or when you're scribbling and thinking through a problem, but doing that in a visual, very tactile way is really what my art making has been about with the pieces that are showing at Maven's right now.